Right, Brian. So we were talking about 12 bar blues there last time, and that kind of shuffle technique that tends to go with it, but it doesn't have to, right? You could just do pretty much anything as long as you're following that 1 4 5 progression. So generally, the way it works is you've got 4 bars on the chord of one. So in this case, we'll do it in E. So there's one, or just you could just do the whole chord if you want. So chord of four is always down a string on the same fret. So that'll be no fret, open, A. So A is four. And then chord of five is either up a string on the same fret or down a string up 2 frets. So that'd be B, right? So you could use B7, do the shuffle up there. But as you were saying, you can do it here, but the stretch is a bit nasty. So what you can do is take it up a string and up 5 frets, which lands you at the same spot. So that'll be 7th fret here, 9th on the 5th, going up to the 11th. So it's 4 bars on the chord of one. So if we say 1, 2, 3, 4, we'll call that 1 bar. Okay, so 4 time, 4 beats in every bar. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 1 bar. 4 of those on the chord of one, 2 on the chord of four, then back to 2, 1 for 2 bars, then up to 5 for 1, then 4 for 1 bar, then back down to 1 for 1 bar, and you can stay on 1 for the 12th bar, or you can go back up to the 5th, which I prefer, because it kind of sets you up for the next one then a little bit better. Okay, so I'm just going to play it straight through twice, and then we'll go for there. So, and just remember, with this shuffle thing, it's this. It's not this. So just again, just a subtle difference, but it's an important one. So it's not, it's this. Okay, the gap is between notes, not is between different notes, not the same one, if you know what I mean. So again, it's not this. It's this. Okay, so I'm just going to play through it, and you play along, or just, you can do some pentatonic stuff over if you want as well. Okay, here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 1, 2, 3. Going to 4. 1. Back to 4, or 1 for 2. And that's 12 bars. That's 2. So that's 12 bar blues. It's probably the most common chord progression ever, I'd say. I don't have the facts to back that up now, but if I had to guess, I can't think of one that's more ubiquitous, because there's just a lot of different ways you can use it. It doesn't have to be that shuffle thing. It could be 2, 3, 4. So there's 4 bars on the 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 bars on the 4 and back again. You could do it like that as well. You could do it with major or minor. There's a lot of different ways you can approach it, but it's just that particular chord structure of staying on the 1 for 4 bars, 2 for 2, 4 for 2, sorry, going back to 1 for 2 bars, up to 5 for 1 bar, 4 for 1 bar, back down to 1 for 1 bar, and then back up to the 5 for the 12th bar. All right, so So yeah, just have a look at that, play around with it a little bit, and if you want to play along with that, obviously as well, you can play along with it or over it. Do a bit of pentatonic improv, and see how you get on. All right, talk to you next time.